This is a British Army 8-hour single meal. Let's go ahead and start with the flameless ration heater. Place the meal inside. Then we're gonna add water to this fill line right down here. Fold it over, and then we're gonna use this little piece of tape they gave us. Give that a shake. Why don't we have a snack while we let it do its thing or not? Let's have raisins, sultanas, and currants. So it's basically like a raisin blend. And then in here we have an oat biscuit. And then we also have a tropical fruit and nut mix as well. Oh, friends! This is happening. Just very delayed. Oh my gosh, yes, this is exciting. Back to the fruit, tropical fruit nut mix. Looks like a good trail mix. I'm gonna dump it right into here and pour the hot water in. And this is called 3-in-1 coffee because I believe the 3-in-1 means that it has the sugar and the milk in it already. Cheers. A little watery, and it tastes of dry milk powder and truck stop coffee, and it's great in that sense. It reminds me of camping. It's a little bit sweet. With that, let's try our oat cookie. So snap it. Pretty crisp cookie. I like that. It's an oatmeal cookie. Crisp, sweet, dry. Let's dip it in some coffee. Cookies and hot coffee, hot tea, the best. The best. Now let's try our selection of raisins. These are pretty good. Very soft, tender, juicy raisins. This is a tropical trail mix, and let's give that a go. Let's take a whole pinch. I would say the base is mostly peanuts, but then you've got some dried fruit in there to give it a little bit of flavor and some variety. So you got a little bit of coconut, shredded, some pineapple. I think that one's my favorite. Next, make some tea and have it with our cereal bar. Like the coffee, everything is all together in one powder. We will add our hot water. Look at the beautiful color of that tea. That's actually quite nice. Really nice, strong black tea flavor with that same reconstituted dry milk powder flavor. But in this context, it works really well and just slightly sweetened. You know, for an instant powder, not bad. Now let's try our cereal bar. Ooh, cereal bar looks a lot like a granola bar. And it is a soft granola bar. It smells nice. All right, let's give it a go. It tastes of oats, kind of caramel sweetness. There's a little bit of puffed rice cereal in there for some crunch. And some raisins in there as well. This is very nice. I would have one of these. Let's make our energy drink. I'm gonna add some of that to our glass and some water. And it is dissolving pretty readily in this cold water. So there's my electrolyte drink. Alrighty, now let's go ahead and give our entree a taste. This is our pasta bolognese. It feels very warm. Here it is. Look at that. Very hearty looking pasta. I'm going to use my wet wipes. Ooh, look at the size of the wet wipe. Pretty big. And the material is nice and stretchy, so you don't tear it. Pasta bolognese with minced beef and tomato sauce. Alrighty, let's give that a taste. Itadakimasu. Not half bad. The first thing I noticed is that the tomato sauce is very acidic, nice and tangy. It's not too sweet. It is not over salty. It's well seasoned. There's little bits of minced beef in there, ground beef, and it's not bad. Now let's wash it down with an electrolyte drink. Hey, that's not bad. It has the viscosity of an electrolyte drink. It's a little bit kind of thickened, a little bit sweet, definitely flavored. It's kind of like a tropical punch, maybe a little bit like a guava flavor or something. The last thing we have is this, and this is a little piece of gum. So we'll chew this to cleanse our palate. It is peppermint gum, spearmint gum. Sugar-free with sodium stearate. It's got that crunchy shell on the outside. The gum is pretty resilient, kind of a tough chew, but really nice to cleanse the palate with a nice bite of spearmint after having all those little snacks. Alrighty, my lovelies, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you learned something, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye!